Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. It's your girl Kiana here, and I'm so excited to be chatting with you all. I know that it's been a while, and I know it's gonna take her 5 years to take another video, but I am here, y'all. I have been living life, and that's what I'm here to talk about today, so stay tuned. Okay, so today's video is all about answering the call. Y'all, I have been trying to make this video for like over a year, but I am so excited that I am doing it now and not when I initially wanted to do it, because I was able to bring back so much quality stories and details to have a better video for you guys. And when I say answering the call, I mean answering the call to my spirits, and let's get into it. So my intentions for this video is to honestly just to free myself from old restraints and the old beliefs that I've placed upon myself. In order for me to become this light worker, I have to always do shadow work and inner child work. So this has been one of the things that I've constantly been procrastinating, especially with my throat chakra and just opening up and telling my story and just communicating. So this video is mainly for me to just release and let go and, bring back my old self a little bit. Okay, so where do we begin? The last IG live I did was back in March in 2022. And that was the month I had to move out of my apartment in LA. And I was so hesitant. I really did not want to leave, but I knew my spirit had to leave because I was just surviving. I was no longer, thriving. Internally, I was alone. I was paranoid. I was just by myself, and it just wasn't a good fit for the time. I'm so happy the sun is coming out because it was looking a little dark, but as I'm talking, the sun is coming out, so that's beautiful. So like I said, I was very hesitant on coming back home because I was prideful. I didn't want to be a failure. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dang, like I came out here, I did what I had to do, and that's it. And Spirit was like, yeah, that's it. Pack your shit, like, let's go. Like, sometimes, like, you don't even realize, like, you living in shit till you step out of it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Coming out of LA, like, I learned so much about myself and codependency, and coming out of narcissistic and manipulative relationships. It really put a magnifying glass on, who I was. And I'm constantly searching for something bigger, and I'm constantly working on improving myself. So that's what I had to do. I had to shift the focus from being on everyone else and helping, all these other people, but I am not even helping myself. So that was ultimately the reason why I decided to move back to Atlanta. And it was probably the best decision I ever made so far. I've been home for about a year, a little over a year. I moved back in April 2022, and immediately I booked a test shoot. I'm like, let's go. I was not trying to slow down, My ego was like, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I didn't want to slow down and face what was really happening. I didn't want to accept my new reality. I'm going to be honest. But my parents were very happy that I came back home. My family, being away from them, and because I come from a small family, like, we're very close knit. So being away from them was kind of crazy. Like, I can't imagine being away from them now. Like, no. But they were very happy, and they would always support me, especially when I would travel, back and forth from here to LA or here to New York, when necessary. So I come back home, and my main focus is 8 sources of income. And that was my main focus even when I left LA, just being able to be an entrepreneur and creating a foundation for generational wealth. That's my main focus. So I'm looking up, courses or things that I can get into because I'm a nerd, honestly. Like, I love to learn. I thrive in higher education. So immediately I'm like, okay, I need to join something. And also, my main thing was like getting back into the community and just reconnecting with friends and, you know, just being me, getting back to what I was doing, but on a new level. So the summer that I came back home was very transformative. I'm not going to lie. I started going to the gym and I never used to work out. Like, me 5 years ago was not working out. No, like, I was not athletic at all. I've always been creative, but like the gym, no. But I started going to the gym, just dedicating more time to like wellness, wanted to eat better, wanted to live better, wanted to, just be better. So, I joined the gym up the street. I'm doing my Pilates, I'm doing my strength training, I'm learning about aerial yoga. I'm keeping up with the instructors and things like that. I ended up coming across a reiki course online, but at the time I didn't have a computer. My computer was so burnt out from all the work I was doing. And, I was just like, fuck it. It's just like, I'm gonna just let it go. Even though I've been wanting to do reiki for like 2 years, I was just like, this is something that I would just rather experience in person. Like, the online thing is not working out for me right now. Like, let me just go ahead and like let it go. So as I'm like doing more self-care, and me and my mom, me and my sister, we go to the spa, like we getting massages and things like that. And I'm just like always, connecting with people, small talk just leads to something bigger. So I'm getting my massage, and, the lady was just like, your vibe is so cool. Like, I would love to, like, keep up with you, woo. So we exchanged numbers, and, never hear from her again. Cool. So, like, fast forward. This is like maybe November. She hit me up and she was just like, hey, like, would you be in? No, I'm lying. Sometime like in the summer, like, or after we exchange numbers or whatever, she'll like hit me up, and she asked if I was like learning about like foot massages or just like foot detoxes and, things like that. And I was just like, sure, like, why not? Like, I'm not doing nothing else. And so she was like, okay, cool, I'll get back to you. And then I didn't hear from her. So then fast forward, like around November, she hit me up again, and she was just like, yo, like, would you be interested in learning massage? And I'm like, sure. Like, that's crazy that you asked me that, because like that has always been in the back of my mind. Like, even like as on some bull, like, if I don't do nothing with my life, I'll probably just become a massage therapist. So when she hit me up and asked me that, I was just like, wow, like, yeah. And I was already like praying or like manifesting for like a spiritual, mentor, because it's like I've been wanting to sharpen my skills and learn more, and there's only so much that I could do. Like, I would love to like study underneath someone. So when she hit me with that, I was just like, yeah, like, let's do it. Like, I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my financial well-being. I'm investing in my financial freedom. Like, I didn't really hesitate on it. So she was like, I know someone who has a school, like, you should look into it, the program, woo de woo. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm very open-minded. So I like called the school and talked to them on the phone and set up a tour. Walk through one time, and I was like, sign me up. And it's just like that. Like, when a student is ready, the teacher appears. For real. So I signed up for the school in December because the next enrollment was in January. And if it wasn't in January, it was gonna be in March. So I was just like, all right, like let's just do January 2023. So I've been in school for about 4 months now and it's so much fun. It exceeds my expectations. I've learned so much from anatomy to somatic therapies to reflexology and Reiki and thigh massage is just so cool, and it answers my prayers of having multiple streams of income. And not only that, am I able to give myself and be of service in just such a beautiful way. It's just a beautiful energy exchange. And I'm so happy that I can experience this and that I can document this and talk about it because I didn't want to talk about it. I'm gonna be honest, like I did not want to tell y'all that I was, in school, but it's just like, okay, either I can network and build my wait list and get people hype about it now, or, I can continue to silence myself. And I silenced myself for way too long. I went from oversharing to not saying anything. And that's, you know, that was a little detrimental because it's just like me, I'm an air sign, I am a Gemini, I am Mercury, okay? Like I am supposed to be talking, I'm supposed to be communicating, so I can't let people um I can't let people I can't let their perception take control over me. I can't let people have that much power over me. Like I work too hard. I work too hard for my peace. And I protect it. I really do. I really do. I manifested this life and I'm continuing to manifest this life. This is so sacred for me. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that it's right. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's revisit the Reiki, y'all. It gets really real. Okay, so like I said, I purchased an online course, but it just wasn't working out for me. But I did have the textbook, so I was like already like reading about Reiki and things like that. So we have a Reiki practitioner come to our class, in massage school because we were learning about non somatic therapies, other forms of massage, basically. So we had a Reiki practitioner come in and she was teaching us ways about grounding our energy as therapists, working with so many clients. Like we have to make sure our energy is straight too. So, she came through and she was just teaching us about, going outside, connecting with the Mother Earth, letting the sun wash away the energy, grounding techniques. And that was definitely like, oh, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm already doing this. I already have my own practices. So that was like a little nudge from spirit. And she led a guided meditation, and I had led a guided meditation in the summer. So, that was another like, you got this, you know what I'm saying? So I immediately go home and I'm like, let me look up a Reiki certification. I'm feeling really confident about this. It's like, you know what? I'm ready. Like, I can do this. Let me go ahead and check this off another stream of income. Let's go. Like, I want to add this into my practice. So I immediately come across, someone I felt aligned with, Black woman, locks, level 3 Reiki master, holistic clinical therapist, from Southwest Atlanta. I was just like, yeah, let me do this. And it was literally the next week. So I signed up instantly to get my certification in both levels 1 and 2. And it was such a beautiful experience. It was just a beautiful experience. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Reiki, Reiki is literally translated to universal life energy. It is Japanese and I am certified in the Usui method. Shout out to him. But basically, we are able to assist in healing others by feeling heat or energy through our hands as we like scan the body and the chakras. So, the first day I received my first in person session because I used to, listen to guided meditations online. Like that's how I was even just introduced to Reiki, just by trying to, heal myself, and it worked. So I'm definitely an advocate for Reiki. And the first day, as soon as we step in, she sages us, make sure our energy is clear. We know we grounded, centered ourselves, and we learn about intuition, spiritual gifts, the different chakras. It was just like a real quick overview. And then the second day, we learned, hand positions, how to conduct a session, being trauma informed, and, just starting a business. And it was a 2-day program, and I left with sisters. I left with a community. I left with a soul tribe. Like, it was a very safe environment for people to just share their stories and share their gifts and to uplift one another. We did group healing sessions, and it was something that I will never forget. I will never, ever, 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 ever forget. So I thank you to Miss Sharonda, my Reiki master. So that is about it for all the life updates for now. For now. But thank you guys for sticking with me, supporting me, and just allowing me to be me. That is all that I ever wanted. But I have learned so much by choosing this path, or really the path that chose me, or really like walking this path. It's not for the weak, it's not for everyone, and I'm not just doing this, you know this is really my life, this is really my calling. Like, this was really in my family's bloodline. Like, I just really had to accept it and stop people pleasing and being ashamed for my practices or my beliefs, definitely, and just release perception. So, some people are going to praise me, some people are going to think that I am impactful, and some people are going to ostracize me, some people are going to demonize me, and that's on them. There was this one quote this lady said, I couldn't divorce myself from spirit even if I wanted to. And that's the realest shit I ever heard. Like, as many times I wanted to walk away or distract myself, I always get pulled by the collar like, you supposed to be doing something. But, this did not happen overnight. This took years of, work. And this all happened because I know how to heal myself. So there it is. And I'm grateful for this life. I'm grateful for the shadow. I'm grateful for the inner child. Yeah, I'm grateful for the path, for the blessings, for the lessons, the experiences, the people that I encounter. I wouldn't want to be anyone else. So thank you all for watching, and we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. All right, peace.